What's up, YouTube? I'll bring you some alternative win conditions. And normally, I honestly, it's hard to get me to play an alternative win condition deck because I hate them with a burning passion. But I saw this deck on a YouTuber I'm subscribed to's channel, and I really liked the concept, but it was a format outdated. So I updated it, changed it a little bit made a couple of tweaks that I thought made it faster. And here we are with Zombie Mill. And let's just see it work. So I've already got the one bone tower out. Activate the zombie world. It's all downhill from here. Mizuki says hello. And then the turtle's just going to crash into this advance a couple of times because I got multiple turtles in the deck, of course. And he's going to be milling for each time I get a new one. So let's watch some of that bullshit. Let's go get that last turtle. And here comes the Mizuki. And he can mill 4 more. I think that was the first non-zombie in the combo, but because Zombie World was out, the Bone Towers will still activate because he is treated as a zombie. Now here comes Blue-Blooded Oni to get me some more special summons. I'm going to go ahead and detach that Zombie Master, give me a new one. And then all I have to do is XYZ and he loses. Pass it to him, that's it. I believe this is the next one that I did. So let's see this go down. There was the hand destruction digging. The best thing about hand destruction is your opponent has 2 less cards in their deck after it, and you get to dig for more stuff. And you just drop like Mizukis and soul absorbing bone towers and stuff like that you want in the grave. Needleworm gets a little bit of needle action in. Get that Allure of Darkness going. And it's time for some shenanigans next turn. The Crystal Beasts were rough, but I mean, they kind of thinned themselves out quite a bit too. So I played a really bad hero deck that I have a recording of that had more than 40 cards in his deck. And then little does he know, this is his undoing. He destroys my Bone Tower, and now I'll be able to special summon it and get Inferno Reckless Summon off the following turn. So Here we'll see some of that action. First, I'm going to play the zombie world. So now all special summoning from here on out is going to do some milling. Just those two right there. Leviair gets me back. The Zombie Master. Mewtwo. Ditch Mizuki to get the second Bone Tower back. Mewtwo more. Banish Mizuki. Get the turtle. And now it's time for turtle shenanigans. Like you've seen earlier. The deck is so ridiculous. And then, of course, in main phase 2, I'll be able to make an XYZ and that'll be game again. And as soon as I pass turn and he loses, of course. I didn't think he was going to be, but Leviair has been such an MVP. So here comes the bad heroes, which I only kept the recording of because, as you can see, his deck is, what, like 51? Yeah, 51. So this presented the unique challenge of having to obviously do a lot more milling because his deck was slow, so he wasn't really thinning himself out. And his deck was also large because this kid is bad. Is it just me, or is everyone who plays Skyscraper just bad at this game? Like, I've yet to see a Skyscraper deck that wasn't just hideously awful. So, if someone has one they think is good, feel free to let me know about it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. My eBay app telling me something. Just gonna set the Needleworm. This kid plays Draining Shield. Need I say more? Needleworm gets to needle around. Try to poke over his Bubble Man with Mizuki, but he plays Draining Shield. So I end up playing the Zombie World to keep him from running over my Mizuki with his artificially big Bubble Man next turn. Because I plan on doing Lava Ball Chain bullshit in the following turn. So here comes that Lava Ball Chain bullshit that I was speaking of. Unfortunately, I have all three turtles in my hand, which kind of sucks, but worse things have happened. Mizuki goes to get a Bone Tower. Inferno Reckless. Make him mill 2 more. Book of Life. Mill 6, sir. And here comes Leviair to go get me another Mizuki. Mill 2 more. And here I'm about to walk into a Mirror Force, but it's going to be fine. It's It's gonna be alright, guys. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and throw out some bone towers. Probably should have only thrown out one extra bone tower, but for some reason I used both Mizukis right there on that, which was obviously not that great of a plan. But I got greedy and wanted to make it mill more. Utopia. Mill 6, sir, for making your dumbass Utopia. And here I decide that I'm going to be a derp and summon Pyramid Turtle and try to attack into Utopia when I definitely should have played the hand destruction. Watch this top deck rip. Ah! I was so salty. I'm still about to win here, but still, that was irritating. This dude's down to 6 cards. Set that turtle. Pyramid Turtle goes to get me that Spirit Reaper. And for some reason he attacked into my face down Pyramid Turtle with his Bubble Man, so that was retarded. And then he just attacks my Spirit Reaper with his Utopia because he can, I guess. Just trying to make him dig, because now he'll draw his last card next turn, and as long as he doesn't get over my Spirit Reaper, I win. And since he's bad, of course he doesn't. When he played the Fusion Gate, I thought he was about to win, because I thought he was going to fuse away his heroes for an absolute 0, and then fuse that away with the Utopia for a Shining. But he was just bad and did this instead. And of course, I just end my turn. And he loses. So there he is with more cards in his grave that I started with in my deck. And we already did that, we already did that. Already did that. Let's go with the Cybers, because I'm trying to stay in roughly the order that I played these decks in. So I can talk about like changes I made as they become relevant. Really, most of the changes I made are not relevant because I took out cards before they even saw play in order to play more of cards I wanted. Is long story short, this kid feeling so good with his. I don't know why he didn't play the DNA surgery to keep me from milling him out. Wow. Okay. Cyber Network goes in, but I don't give a fuck. Look at all these zombies. Zombie mill. And the tomato goes and gets another tower. And he mills 4 more because of that. Making a mill 6 with my special summons now. Gonna send that Mizuki to the grave, detaching the Zombie Master. Cause I'm good like that. Make that Leviair. Mill 2. Hey, what's up, Mizuki? Oh, looks like he loses. And I got one more for you guys. This one's pretty quick. Oh, no, don't want to watch it from this side. So this guy's opening hand is admittedly not that good. Because when you play Exodia, you actually don't want to open with any pieces. You want to open with like all draw cards and thin out your deck as much as you can. So for him to have so many pieces so early obviously slowed him down. Still, he was dangerously close to finishing this set when I beat him. So let's see how this goes down. So he plays the gift card because he's obviously playing Hope for Escape shenanigans. This is like a Jarrell Winston World style Exodia deck, clearly. So he plays a duality, and when I see the other piece, I'm like, oh, okay, this dude's playing Exodia. Which then my strategy went from make him mill his whole deck to make him mill an Exodia piece. But this dude's already sitting on 4 pieces, so that's going to be a challenge. But here we go, let's try. Dark World Dealings, and then he plays his traps, and I'm thinking, like, he definitely won't finish the set because I didn't know how many pieces he had, but I figured maybe 3. Needleworm does not hit a piece, and I get frustrated. But Zombie Master, ditch the turtle, get it back, and I'll make Zen Meister and flip the Needleworm back down. And I'm basically gambling that that there's a piece in the top 5 right here. And here we see that there it is. A little pretty. And of course, he scoops because I made a middle piece. And that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and all that good YouTube stuff. Peace.